Bruise no more.
Scene one, take one.
Yep. Okay.
I know what that is. Yeah. Ready? It's fine. Hi guys, my name is Nicole Biscuiti. I'm from Delray Beach, Florida, and I'm a career-long publicist. My business is the CHESTEE. The CHESTEE is a female workout top. It's patent pending, and it has built-in collarbone guard for all of those front rack workouts. I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% of my business. I'm going to take this investment and I'm going to put it back into my company for further development and production of the existing line, as well as the next collection, which is going to include the sports bras. Now I need to make sure everyone's listening, so you there on the left scrolling through Instagram, put your phone down. What makes the CHESTEE so unique is this. Nothing else exists like it on the market. We are the first and only patent pending workout top for female athletes. What's beautiful about this is they're quite fashionable, but fashion actually meets function. Am I satisfied with the development thus far? Yes, I am. Could I be happier? Of course. That's why I'm here sending you this tape. I'm going to take the $50,000 that I get from the Sharks, and I'm going to be able to then take it to my manufacturer, order a much larger run, lowering my cost. What does lowering my cost do? Well, it's going to lower the retail cost for every female athlete out there who needs a CHESTEE. I'm the guy who created the knee sleeve, except it's called a CHESTEE and I'm not a guy. Like, you know what I mean?
That was perfect.
The CHESTEE is currently making money. In 2 short months of actually having product to sell, we've sold $2,700 worth. So, how does the CHESTEE work? Like all great things, it's pretty simple. You take it out of the packaging and you put it on. Boom, your job is done. This is the barbell in the front rack position, and this is it crashing down on my clavicle. Doesn't hurt though, because I have the CHESTEE.
Can you do that all day?
With an empty bar, yeah. I think I already answered the question why the CHESTEE is the best and the most unique. It's the only one on the market. I will follow that up by saying I utilized all of my contacts and resources from my fashion PR experience to help me develop the CHESTEE. All of the material is grade A, top of the line, high end. We use antimicrobial, anti-stink material so that when you take it off and it's sweaty, you can throw it in your gym bag and not worry about it smelling like a gym locker room. Plus, all of the styles are really quite fashionable. I've been competing in CrossFit for 4.5 years. It was in one of the early years where I was competing at Wodapalooza, Miami. It's where they fly in all of the best athletes in the sport to compete in Biscayne Bay for 3 days of pure fitness torture. So, during the clean and jerk event, I took the barbell off of the hot, steamy rack. It was sitting in the Miami sun for God knows how many hours, and it physically burnt my chest. On top of that, I was clean and jerking with 145 pounds to the point where it bruised my collarbone so badly I couldn't put weight on it for 2 weeks after the event. I thought to myself, there has to be something better than taking my shirt off mid-competition and stuffing it into the straps of my sports bra. So the first CHESTEE prototype was actually my knee sleeves cut in half and stapled to one of my surf shirts. Currently, I have $48,000 of my own money invested in this business. That doesn't include all of the incredible favors from all of my friends and family. What would happen if I couldn't get this business off the ground? Do I look like a quitter? But seriously, you would probably see a lot of bruised collarbones walking around. I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit. I actually started my first business, a PR firm, in 2004. As far as being an inventor, well, that started a little bit later, probably around 2010. It's really just taking the idea that I believe in and making it work. What influenced this decision to come up with the CHESTEE? Well, it came from an idea and a belief that this needs to exist To be honest with you, when I first started having the problem of bruised collarbones all the time, I couldn't freaking believe that a product didn't exist to solve the problem. Now it does. What does this business mean to me? I don't know if you guys are expecting me to break down into tears, hysteria, or whatever. It's not gonna happen. But I can tell you that this business means a tremendous amount to me, and I'm going to make it work. My ultimate goal for the CHESTEE is to become a household name. I'd like to grow this business, build it, possibly sell it, and ultimately get a CHESTEE on every female athlete who needs it. The CHESTEE really, for me, represents the opportunity to affect change positively and have a huge impact on a massive sport. The sport of CrossFit as a brand is worth $4 billion. CrossFit the company is worth more than $100 million. Here's something interesting about me. Let's see. I love red lipstick. I once broke my arm in an arm wrestling competition in college. I'm great with the handgun. My brother is a Marine. Oorah! And I created my own hashtag that's currently trending right now on Instagram. Hashtag bruise no more. My biggest challenge in this business has been dishonesty. People keep lying to me, manufacturers move deadlines and then give me bullshit excuses as to why they couldn't get the product in my hands at the promised date. I'm overpaying for things, and it's been really challenging finding people who are finally going to be honest with me. Fortunately, I have put together a team of people that I trust. They are the best in the business. I love it, and I'm moving forward. So the challenge has been averted. Okay, now this is an interesting question. What do my friends and family think of my business? Well, I'm fortunate to have very supportive friends and family. My friends, most of which don't actually do CrossFit, so don't really understand the components behind it, are still supportive even though they don't really know all about it. In fact, one of my friends thinks I'm a Zumba competitor. I mean, can you see this happening all day? So that's her. There you go, Helena. But my family have really been behind me from day one. In fact, if you ask my mom about me or my background, she can recite my entire resume from start to finish. Some other tidbits that you should know. In the very short amount of time that we've actually been in business and had product, I've been able to get a CHESTEE on some of the top athletes, not in the country, but in the world. I have 15 brand ambassadors throughout 3 continents, 5 of which are the top 10 athletes in the world for the sport of CrossFit. Right now, you guy on the left on Instagram, why don't you check out @the because we have more than 5,000 followers. We have created a groundswell of support, and social media is talking about us every single day. Guys, Nicole Biscuiti signing out. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to meeting all of you when we film the show.
Happy lifting!